On to race number 2 then, the second event. Another Class 4 here, back to the 1,000 metres with 3 horses making their debuts. Lucky Guy, though. Hugh Bowman's in town. He'll ride Lucky Guy from Barrier 1, taking a drop-in trip. Authentic Champ, King's Trooper and Little General, the debutants. Yeah, Charles Boudot will ride Little General, also in town for the Classic Mile. Now Fandango drops back to the 1,000 metres. He's won here before. This is class. 4th last time out over the 1,200 metres behind Full of Beauty. King's Herisman gets the visor on for the first time. Test the Stars back to the 1,000 once more. And Bullish Brother tries the course and distance for the first time too. On career start number 5. Lucky Guy has been up at Chung Far and back in the last 30 days. He came back on the 10th. He's run since then. He finished 4th to Speedy Dragon.
It's an interesting race, this. There's 3 on debut, there's 3 that have had 24 starts plus, and there's 8 that are having between 1 and 4 starts. So there could be a little bit of variance to this, but nice Fandango, we know that he's proven to go forward in the past. Winner Supreme, wouldn't be surprised if Meridian Genius sits so close, and this is Class who ran a better race last time out. He was up and leading on that occasion. Expect him to be relatively handy as well.
And this guy could be just sitting in behind the speed. You can see there on screen, he's a nice stamp of a horse, and Andrew, you'll get a good look at him close up tomorrow. Weighs in 11.75. He's had a nice prep. Drawn well for his debut. Very interesting runner. I think he's got some ability. Meridian Genius is coming along nicely. Won a recent trial. 4 Caris Teton, drawn perfectly, 14. Just quiet pieces of work. I don't think it takes too long to get him fit. He's actually quite a lean type of horse. And Winner Supreme. This guy actually won a trial recently as well by 6 1/4 lengths for Alberto Senna. He's had 2 pieces of work, one on the 19th and then this one on the 23rd. They've both been solid, and that trial he did lead all the way, so he could be up there fighting for it early too.
I forgot about that. I'm Jenny tomorrow. Yeah. Jenny's away, so I'm doing that. So I will get
Team
a close
reshuffle.
Well, I reminded you.
Look at him. Lucky Guy and Bullish Brother, the first 2 we'll look at over the 1,200, so dropping back to the 1,000. First time for Bullish Brother.
Yeah, this was a better effort from Lucky Guy last time out. He have the services of Hugh Bowman from gate number 1 for Dennis Ship. He's been unplaced in 3 runs, course and distance. We know he is a winner of 2 from 36, but that was a better effort behind Speedy Dragon last time out. He did cop a little bit of a check at the start, and he was ridden along early to hold position, but I thought he fought on relatively solidly.
I think Lucky Guy's in the right class, but he's over the 2 shorter distance for me. I prefer him 12 and 1,400. All
right, well, let's have a look at one of the first starters here in King's Trooper. This is the second of his 2 trials. Down there on the inside, Neil keeping a good hold of him. Yeah,
he has got a good hold of him. We saw in that bit of track work, he's a nice stamp of a horse by Denman. He's, like so many young horses, going to get better with racing and experience, but he certainly looks to have some ability underneath the bonnet, and I'll be interested to see what type of price he comes up. At the moment, he's very much in the market, so there is some confidence around. What have you made of him in the mornings, Tom?
His trial, I thought, was pretty good there. He made some good ground in that trial. His dam won just the 1 race from 13 over 1,150 metres, but both trials have been pretty handy.
All right, Meridian Genius, his second start, got a bit of a knocking around on his debut.
I quite like him here. In his first up effort, he was checked near the 450. He probably lost about 1.5 lengths or so. Then he was a little bit green. I didn't think he was too bad, but this trial showed plenty of improvement. And he's got the aid of the outside rail, which I think will really help him. I think he's going to come on leaps and bounds here.
Yep, I think he'll be right in the finish too. Just like the way he just quickened the last little 100 there and moved away. And I mentioned, Andrew, about this trial from Winner Supreme. He did chug along here. Look, it was on the all-weather, so maybe there's a bit of a liking for that surface for him, but he's out of a Falvel on mare, and on debut, that was at the Valley. I think you can forget that. This was a very cosy trial. The time wasn't overly quick, but just like the style in which he did it.
He was first up last time out. He looked very green and gangly and awkward. I don't think he really enjoyed the tight turning nature of Happy Valley, so I think he'll be much better here. Forget about that first run.
All right, he's a double-figure price at this stage. Meridian Genius, our favourite in a pretty open affair, Brett.
It is. I'm going to go with him as the value runner of the day, Winner Supreme, on the basis of the fact, like Tom said, he didn't really handle the Valley. He's coming to the straight 1,000, and there's been a lot of improvement since his first up run. We saw that in his work and trials. Meridian Genius looks a dead-set sort of straight 1,000-metre horse at this stage. King's Trooper looks to certainly have something underneath the bonnet when he's asked to find something under pressure. It'll be interesting to see what he's got. Test the Stars. Look, he's going to get back. We've seen it already from him this season. Struggles with the early tempo, but he can find the line OK. He is still a work in progress. Might be able to sneak into some minor money. 7, 6, 4, 13.
I'll go with Meridian Genius on top, number 6 for Tony Millard and Karis Teaton. He'll have the benefit of the outside rail. That trial was good. He had the odd excuse first up as well because he was checked and he was a little bit green, so he'll be better for that first up experience. 9, This Is Class, better run from him last time out, stayed on OK. Of the rest, Lucky Guy and Nice Fandango I thought might be the best of the rest, and certainly a watch on Winner Supreme, 6, 9, 1 and 8.
All right, King's Trooper for me first up. I think he looks quite smart, so we'll take him on top. Neil Callan for Ricky from Barrier 12. All right, that's the first 2 races. The feature races are 5, 7 and 8. But a Class 2 coming up next. That's race number 3.